And to be honest, do you really need to slay your edges? Do you? Do you? Hey guys, welcome back to my 4C experience. My name is Ife, and as you already know from the title of this video, I'm talking about our edges, hairlines, baby hair, whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about it. But before I really get into it, just want to make sure if you're new here, hope you enjoy this video, hope you subscribe. If you're not new and you've been here before more than once, in fact one time is enough, and you're coming back, you better subscribe now. If you watch any of my other videos, especially the ones where I'm styling my hair, you will notice that very rarely do I ever do edge control, do I ever lay my edges, do all the styles. Why? Because I don't know how to do it. One thing's for sure, two things for certain. If I don't know how to do something, I will try and try and try, and if I still don't know how to do it, I give up. And to be honest, it got to a point where I was continuously trying to learn how to like do the swoop and do the zigzag and all the different whatever the kids call them these days. But to be honest, I was just like, why do I even need to do my edges? Who said they needed to be done? Who said they weren't done? I've tried all the different techniques, and to be honest, I realized it's fine. I think the best one I can do is probably edge control and brush it back. Today I wanted to talk about laid edges versus natural edges. I'm not saying having laid edges is anti-black or you hate your hair or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying any of that. What I am saying is, why is there a constant need to feel like we have to do our edges? We don't have to do anything we don't want to do. Let's normalize uncontrolled edges, and let's even talk about that for a second. Why is everything called edge control, edge tamer? Like half of these have control, tamer, some sort of word that insinuates that without it, the edges are scattered. Let me even show you my hair edge line now. Okay, I'm gonna run through these products. I'm gonna tell you which ones are called pastes, gels, control, or whatever the different names, and you will see just how much the different controls, the different edge, see, even me, my language is constantly in control, like it's constantly control or tame, because that's what's been fed into us through branding. It's actually just edge gel, just gel. Like back in the days we used to call it gel. All of this edge control is new stuff. Okay, so we've got edge gel from Twisted Sister, 24-hour edge tamer, edge control, tame me 24-hour edge control. Edges, control paste, edge hair gel, edge gel. Out of 9 of them, 5 of them have control or tame in the name. So that tells us that we're probably moving away from it, or maybe the ones I've selected are just named correctly. There's a balance between the names, because a hairbrush can go a long way as well. If you really are looking for a finished look, you can just brush your hair. You know what? Our hair doesn't always need to be brushed. Our hair doesn't always need to be slicked and laid back. Sometimes let the hairline breathe. It's not everyday edge control. So I said I would rank some of the edge controls that I have. My least favorite edge gel, I would say, is the Lot of Body 24-hour Tame Me. I would say the Cream of Nature Pure Honey edge control, coming in at number 8. Number 7, the Curls Blueberry Bliss control paste. With this, it's not horrible, it's not bad at all. The first two just didn't hold after like 10 minutes. This held a little bit longer, but I wouldn't use it for like a whole day lasting effect. Coming in at number 6 is Twisted Sister. This has a really good hold, but I think it depends on the weather. So it has a better hold in the winter than summer. And then coming in at number 5 says Hicks's Edges. This, I don't know if you can get it in the UK. I bought this in America. It is got a really good hold, but you have to know the technique in order for it to get the maximum hold. So it's always great on clean hair, is what I found. Coming in at number 4 is 24-hour edge tamer. Again, you need to know the right technique for this. I'm not gonna lie, my 15-year-old god sister helped me with this. I wouldn't have picked it up otherwise, but it has a good hold depending on the technique, because it held for her a lot better than it did for me. And I think she has a slightly coarser hair texture on her hairline, but she did all the shoop. Maya Organics, the edge gel, it was fantastic. It held, I think I had braids or twists or something in, and it just held. It held for half the day. I was really surprised. However, it does leave residue, so as the day goes on, especially if you mix products, it does become a bit white. So I would just kind of caution that if you were to use this. It is one of the larger ones and it is pretty expensive, but a little does go a long way, and it works fantastically with the styling gel. So there's a styling gel if you were ever to do a slick back look, and you can use this to just touch up your hairline. Coming in at a close one, number 2 is Sunny Island's Edge Gel. This I don't know how they did it, I don't know what they did, but this was definitely one of my favorite edge gels, especially when I have braids in, because obviously you have the build up towards the base of the braid and you don't want that build up. This is almost like it absorbs into the hair and it doesn't do anything in terms of like build up, but it has a really good hold. I would say about quarter of the day, half the day, depending on your activities and what you're doing, but it definitely one of my favorites. No residue, no nothing. Number 1 is Ivy Wild. It's a Black British hair brand, and it's their edge control. Its hold surprised me. It really surprised me. I can't remember if I spoke about it, but I definitely used it when I was in Dubai, and so did my friend, and the hold was just unexpected. It wasn't extremely hot in Dubai, granted we went in December, but it was warmer than London. So this is definitely my number 1 edge control. I'll put the link in the description box, so if you want to decide to try it out, you can do. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat. Let me know, what edge controls have you used from here? What edge control do you use? What edge gel do you use? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know, where do you stand on the laid versus natural hairline? Thank you so much for watching. Take care and God bless.